Okay, so I've got Cameron here. Don't know if I've exactly captured her beauty, but we're gonna deal with the lights and darks of shading. And I know not all of you have all the pencils, but you can really just do it all with one pencil. And I actually let the darks guide me first. So I always keep my pencil really light in the beginning. I have a no eraser challenge. So I just try to do like whisper sketches. And then when I get confident and I know those lines are the ones that want to stay, that I'll keep, that's when I go deep. And I know it's so tempting to want to put your pencil down, make that fine line, but if you can resist doing that and really just starting with the lightness, then the drawing's gonna look a lot more real, especially with the eye. You can see at this bottom, it's very faint. And if I just put a thick line there, it would automatically start to look very more fake, more cartoony. And even with the nose, I start with the nostrils first, so I let those dark areas guide me. And then I go more in with shading. And it's mostly you'll just be using light shading, medium, and dark. So this is more like a medium, nostrils are dark, and then light is just very more like the corners of the eye, where there's a light in the pupil. Lips are a really good example too, because I think in our mind, we always think that there's a dark outline there, but with lips, I only ever outline the center, and then I just work outwards. So I do a dark line there, medium in the corners, and gradually just shade to build up a line. So with value with a pencil, it's really just about pressure. You can still capture all the variants of shading, but you just have to alter the pressure of the pencil. Texture, I would just add a bit of splashes, the hair, some areas of darkness. You don't want to go in here and just make a face outline. You sort of just want to look at the blocks and try to mimic that. And you can also use your finger to smudge. I don't use this technique a ton, but this does actually make the lines look more real. And just slowly building that up. Adding a bit of darkness here. Cheeks have a little bit more darkness. And I'll slowly make that outline just through shading. And then once you're confident in all those lines, then you can do what you want to do, which is what we all want to do. Really put that pencil down. And those contrasts are what is going to give your drawing life to. You really want to have some nice darks and some nice lights. Without that, it's just going to look flat. And just some of the lines you'll barely even draw, like around the nose, super, super faint, so to be very cautious there. A good technique too is your hand may start smudging the drawing, so if you can put a piece of paper with something on your hand while you're drawing, then you'll avoid those smudges.